Managing your Lawson application is not easy. Very likely your current IT staff is stretched thin, and the 2 or 3 people you have dedicated or at least know about Lawson are very likely working on several other applications as well. And it's very difficult for them to manage the application where they got all these different things going on, much less do any kind of proactive maintenance to plan for the future. So typically when they're working on something Lawson related, it's because it's surfaced itself as a big problem or it's already become an emergency. The bigger issue is inadequate training. So your IT staff is expected to take care of Lawson, but they can't be expected to know all the different pieces and be experts in all the areas. However, they're still held accountable for it. My name is Tan Rosai and I'm with Nogalis. For the past 15 years I've been working with Lawson, and over that time I've worked with 100 clients or more. And I can tell you that these problems are not unique to any of them. Everyone deals with these staff challenges and the expertise challenges in-house. It's very difficult to keep your in-house staff trained in the latest and greatest of all these different applications, because very likely Lawson is just one of the 30 or 40 applications you have in-house. I myself used to manage IT operations at a hospital, and what I learned was that my staff was always overworked. I could never even get them training because of budget and time constraints. You know, my biggest worry was that they were going to walk out and leave me high and dry because I didn't know what it took to keep the system running the way they did, or that, you know, payroll would crash and somebody would be on vacation. Again, we were stretched really thin. And so how do you fix this problem? Like I said, for several years I managed this staff at the hospital, and all I could think of is that there's got to be a better way of doing this, and there really is, right? Because you could train your in-house staff, and you could bring an LBI person, a process flow person, a Lawson system administrator. All of these different pieces, you need experts in these areas. And you know, if you were to really sit down and think about it, you'd need at least 3 or 4 different people in that capacity. And that's not very realistic. I mean, we're talking about a pretty big staff of IT just to handle Lawson now. And when you really think about it, how good are these people? I mean, even if they're brilliant, you've only trained them with what, a 1 or 2 week course that you sent them to, and now they come back, they have no other experience working with this stuff, and they have to become experts on this one application that you've installed in this one customer. So it's not very realistic to expect these people to really be experts in the area. I always knew there had to be a better way. And that's exactly what we've created with our managed services. What our managed services is your in-house team of Lawson consultants that are going to work directly for you at a fixed monthly cost. So we're replacing that 5 or 6 different people that I talked about with 5 or 6 different individuals that are going to be at your beck and call for performing routine maintenance tasks, handling all your IT needs from a Lawson standpoint, answering all your users' questions, and fielding every support call that you might have. You no longer have to worry about performing routine maintenance, making sure security is up to par and that you're safe from a security standpoint, applying updates or patches, training new individuals in Lawson, and then having them potentially quit or leave the company, or perhaps just even go on vacation and having to backfill them. Please download our MSP brochure to find out how we manage your Lawson server and how you can save up to 30% off your Lawson IT costs in the first year. Thank you.